myself and others. Don't allow for anti-Jewish hatred and prejudice, just like we don't allow for anti-Palestinian hatred and prejudice. We're talking about something that's immoral, an occupation. That's what we're focusing on. That's what we're concerned about. There are apartheid-like conditions in terms of what's going on in Gaza. Take a look at it. Examine it. Oh, the language is hyperbolic. Not at all. Brother Tutu says so. Everything he says not right, but that brother tends to tell the truth. And he's not a revolutionary. He's an Anglican priest. But he's a prophetic Christian. See, I'm a revolutionary Christian, and I have to be part of prophetic traditions. I'm a little different too. He's even a pacifist. I'm a Christian, but I'm not a pacifist. I listen to Marcus Garvey. Self-respect, self-defense, self-determination. The world has made being black a crime. I intend to make it a virtue. Oh, that's Garvey. That's Garvey. What else would Garvey do? Every rally, he makes sure there was a black man or woman carrying a band. What did the band say? The Negro is not afraid. Because in the United States, you see, there was intense effort to niggerize a dignified African people. And you niggerize folk by teaching them to hate themselves. They hate they have the wrong hair texture, skin color, nose shapes, and lip shapes. You teach them to disrespect themselves and others who look like them. You try to keep them so afraid and scared and intimidated that they walk around laughing when it ain't funny and scratching when it don't itch and wearing the mask just in order to somehow get over. Oh, Garvey and others, Malcolm X and others said, what? No, we need to de-niggerize these Negroes. Take that nigga out of them. Straighten them up, be courageous. Tell the truth. Be willing to cut against the grain. Hip-hop at its best. Yes, indeed, because we got a lot of niggerization going on in hip-hop now. Indeed. Lil Wayne every third day acting like one. But that brother's a lyrical genius too. Lyrical, oh, KRS-One, my God, yes. PE2. Oh, we got a lot of good examples, my brother. I appreciate you helping me out. Oh, indeed. But we're talking about hip-hop as it's been commodified, as it's been marketized, as it's been commercialized. The movement telling the truth has tremendous difficulty gaining access to audiences these days. But Lupe Fiasco still around. That's right. But the point is this. What are the conditions under which awakenings can emerge given sleepwalking that's in place, and fear is one of the crucial things you have to come to terms with, especially people of color. Because people of color historically in the States have constituted the catalyst for being Socratic, raising critical questions, not being death-denying, but looking forms of death in the face, social deaths of slavery, civic death of American terrorism, Jim and Jane Crow, psychic death of hating oneself, spiritual death of caving in, giving up, of selling your soul for a mess of pottage.
Go ahead.
And we see a whole lot of precious brothers and sisters who look like they're the living dead. Beaten down, weary, tired. Don't believe they can make a difference. Don't believe organizing and mobilizing makes a difference. Act as if Martin Luther King Jr. and Fannie Lou Hamer were just isolated icons on a pedestal rather than part of a live and vital tradition that's still working. So the worst thing you want to do is just do somebody way up here. Martin Luther King Jr. is not the only one who's willing to live and die for truth and justice and love black people enough to tell the truth. There's a lot of nameless everyday folk who did and also died. We just